Alrighty guys, welcome back. We are back to working on the YZ. As you guys saw in the last clip, we got the swing arm and frame done all nice and prettied up. Now for that swing arm, we just have to put all the chain guide accessories and sliders back on it, so I'm gonna do that right now real quick. But today, we're just gonna be knocking out as much as we can. I really wanna get the top end on the motor knocked out, so I think we're probably gonna start with that, just because that's gonna require the most attention to detail. From there, we also have to do the fork seals. We do have to do a little bit more work with the other components for the linkage. Already re-greased the bearings in the swing arm, but the rest of the linkage bearings are going to need some love as well. Just same thing, just cleaning and re-greasing. We also do have to rebuild the carburetor and just clean up all of our parts that we took off. But again, we have a really solid start with our frame and swing arm all cleaned up, so it's just a matter of carrying that momentum. We have a pretty good chunk of time to work today, so I'm hoping to get a lot done today, and I also will have some time tomorrow as well by the looks of it. So let's just get right to this, guys. First, again, gonna finish up that swing arm, and then let's get that top end going on the motor. So we have the top end of the motor torn off, and I gotta say guys, everything looks great. I'm literally replacing the piston with the exact same model that we have already in there. So we have a Pro X piston coming out, we have a Pro X piston going back in. In this exact motor, I've tried Yz125, I've tried obviously Pro X here. The Yz125s work good, but because they're forged pistons, they run a little bit of a looser tolerance, and they run a little bit noisier because of that. And I just prefer the cast pistons in a motor. It's not like this motor is seeing any type of forced induction or anything, so the benefits of forged pistons really, aren't really there, I guess you could say, in an application like this, especially in a stock motor that's going to see, relatively light use compared to, say, like a race bike motor. So, I've always just gone with cast pistons. They run a little tighter, run a little quieter, and it's just nicer. Because of that, it's just what I prefer. Anyway. Yeah, we're swapping a Pro X for a Pro X. Honestly, this cylinder looks great. I'm probably not even gonna bother to do a ball hone on it or anything, just because honestly, this top end really doesn't have a lot of hours on it. From the time I did the motor rebuild, the complete rebuild on it, I don't know. I'm guesstimating maybe 30 hours or so, which is definitely not a lot for a two-stroke top end. Very obvious that everything's extremely well lubricated, no signs of any abnormal wear and tear. Everything looks literally perfect, guys. There's nothing really to say here. A little bit of carbon on the top of the piston is completely normal. Connecting rod actually still looks great. This is the OEM crankcaps. I actually went through and rebuilt the crankshaft myself with a Pro X rod and bearing kit and everything, and that's still holding up great. No issues there. So yeah, we're gonna get this new piston slapped on and then put her all back together. But honestly, super easy top end rebuild here. Of course, gonna take some measurements before I put everything back together, but hopefully everything should look pretty good. I mean, it's the same part for the same part swap out. And yeah, so let's get back to the reassembly, but I mean, all these parts that I just took off, they look great.